And we're back with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Now that we've gotten magnet magic, we can continue on in Atlantica.
I sense a song cue coming on. Oh, is that how you redo the songs?
Yeah, you look at that orb and then you can replay any songs. So here is where I learned how the dolphin kick works. For the longest time, I was like, this dolphin kick is dumb. It's slower than the regular just swimming thing. You can lock onto things, press dolphin kick, and you'll go right over to it. Similar to the warp on the world map. So yeah, if you'll recall, last time we were here, there was a little thing stuck over here that we wanted to get, but we didn't have magnets, so we couldn't get it.
Ariel! We'd like you to come with us, Ariel. Have we got something to show you?
Look, it's your own room.
I can't remember. Did Triton blow things the heck up, or just the little trade, whatever the hell symbol? You know,
Sorry,
like,
what was that?
Well, in the movies, he blows all of Ariel's stuff up, but in Kingdom Hearts, I don't think he does.
He definitely destroyed the Crystal Trident in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, I think that's all he did.
Mm-hmm.
Target 5. Wow, that's low.
Look at this stuff.
Yeah, the requirements early on for these songs are pretty generous. In general, they're generous. So yeah, we just have to get 5 excellence, and hey, there we got the song all done. We can just sit back and do nothing now.
Nice.
So yeah, when they're doing songs from the actual film, it's mostly fine.
Yeah.
It's just that the new songs are
bad.
Shimamura's best work.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Man, Ariel would have been a great TikTok influencer. I shouldn't have said that.
It is nice that we have the film actress back to do the songs.
Yeah. So do you think she re-recorded this song for this game?
Probably. I mean, I guess there's... I haven't listened to the film and this side by side to see if it sounds any different, but I'm betting that it was a new recording.
Yeah, that or a new arrangement for sure. I mean, I don't remember bongos in my movie.
I mean, if they have the original voice recordings, they could just mix it differently.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Perfect.
Ariel,
Oh yeah, so
we're here to help you, you know?
Oh no, you three
wait.
stay out of it!
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you were gonna tell your dad about it.
What am I going to do?
So yeah, so there was and I think I may have talked about this before, about the bug in Refined regarding the music here in Atlantica. Do you remember me talking about this?
No.
Okay, so there was a bug that only affects, I think, it's everything except for the first song, where if you're playing Refined, even if you have the language set to English, it will play the Japanese audio, and certain configurations would have it play both
at the same time.
Yeah, or something like that. Or no, it was a conflict between the original MIDI version of the music and the language. It's like there's a thing that can change it to the original music versus the remastered. Anyway, there was no way to have the mod on and have the new music and the English vocals. So what I had to do is I had to turn off the mod after I was done recording, and then re-record it on stock so that I could get the recording I want and then splice it in later. Ugh. So what you saw right there was like my second or maybe third attempt at that song. So that's why I get better generally at the songs as time goes on, because I have practice and I can afford to do them until I get them pretty good. So, but yeah, I had to play these quite a bit.
Waterproof paper.
Look at this. I have an excuse to get you out of this world until you get another ability.
So we're not going to use magnet yet?
We used magnet to get the
right, I'm
statue off
stupid.
screen. Hey, look, this next part is really difficult, which means that you're too much of an idiot to do it right now. Come back when your drive gauge is 5 or higher.
Okay.
Alright, time to move on to our next real world. Oh, right. So, let me explain. So, we're about to do our last Gummi mission for quite some time. And considering that, remember when I was talking about the formation change and how I just completely missed it? I figured that I might as well do most of the Gummi cleanup now. Get some of those abilities so that I can at least use it for this one and the final Gummi mission. So off screen here, there's about 5 hours of me grinding Gummi missions over and over again until I go off and actually do the Gummi mission for the next world.
That sounds terrible. Did you at least have a good thing in the background to listen to while you grinded for hours? That sounds horrid.
5 hours may be a little bit of an overestimate, but it was quite a while. And yes, I did listen to stuff as I was doing it. And yes, I did do some missions multiple times so I could get as many Gummi items as possible. But even I couldn't crack the ancient highways completely. In general, it's kind of not worth it to start doing Gummi cleanup until you do the last required Gummi mission, because that's where you get the last cost upgrade, and that's where your ship really becomes the most powerful, and you might as well do all the cleanup while at your strongest. So that fade out right there was when I did all the stuff off screen. So this is several hours later.
I see.
You may see that my ship has changed quite a bit. Oh yeah, you can see the, I think that's Ultima there, the white one. So I had that to try and kill that wheel enemy I pointed out.
Ultima be glitching.
Oh, you also notice that I only have one teeny ship. There's a mechanic called Cost Converter where you can give up one or both of your Gummi ships to give more cost to your main ship. And because Ultima is so expensive, I took out one Gummi ship for that. But now it's time to do Sunlight Storm. So you should see a significant boost in the capabilities of my Gummi ship here.
What do those bars do between the Gummi blocks again?
Those increase power, so it just makes my shots hit harder. The ideal ship, you don't, since we're doing the donut, you don't have to worry about like defense at all. You don't have to worry about maneuvering. You just want to put on as many treasure magnets as you can, give it maximum firepower, and kill everything and get as many medals as possible. So if you see right there, I picked 2 of the same Gummi ships, so now it's letting me do that, and I don't know why it sometimes does and sometimes doesn't, but...
Weird.
Oh well. So once we start this, look at the bottom right.
Whoa.
See that EX formation thing? So now I have formation change and active formation. So I can press L2 and R2 to change the formation of the Gummi ships. Right now, they're close to the center, shooting straight forward. If I press square, it will shift whatever it is to a more active formation. So in this arrangement, they'll start spinning around right in front of me. I'm not sure how many of the active formations are actually useful or if they just look cool, but some of them are kind of handy.
This is quite the space.
Yeah, it's a little It's a little vague as to what it's supposed to be, but it sort of fits in with the world that we're headed to.
Yeah, I could see.
I'm guessing you've already figured it out.
Everything the light touches is dead.
Yep, you know.
I grew up with a lot of Lion King. Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. Those were the big three I watched on repeat. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Aristocats.
For me, it was mostly Pixar films. I was more into Toy Story and Monsters, Inc.
Oh, yeah. I definitely watched those a ton. Like, I watched pretty much... I guess the one I didn't watch on repeat was Bug's Life.
I did watch that one a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Certainly not as much as Toy Story, but... I'm trying to think, what... Did I even watch that many of the animated films growing up? I think that was my older brother's thing more.
Because when I watched Toy Story enough that there's this one frame of Buzz Lightyear looking back at Scud that's permanently burned into my brain. It's a very funny frame. So, you said L and R change formation and square change formation?
L and R cycle through like 6 different regular formations, and then you can press square to switch your current formation to its active variation.
Okay.
So right now I'm on active. For when you're in this on metal level 30, by default you have 2 formations, and the first one only has an EX variation.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're surrounded until this thing shows up and kills everything else. But yeah, in the level 3 version of this Gummi mission, you actually do get surrounded and you have to flip the camera around a bunch to kill everything. So this enemy is a pain because it can be really hard to dodge those punches, which the donut shape does nothing to protect you against.
So, you mentioned that Heartless destroyed other Heartless? Because I haven't seen much Heartless infighting.
Yeah, the major Heartless ship showed up, a bunch of lasers came down, and it blew up everything else to have a one-on-one, and then I killed it in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, we have opened the way to our final Disney world that's out here on the world map.
Red?
Sure.
Why is it red?
I don't know. It's getting progressively warmer colors as we go to the left here, so... I mean, why is Halloween Town yellow?
Savannah, Feliz Navidad. Alrighty. Oh. I know this scene all too well.
It's not going to hit quite as well as it does in the film, but... You know, they do their best. What?
That doesn't make sense.
This is a flashback.
Oh, okay. I was like... I was always confused as a kid how these things ran down a straight hill, but now I know a little bit more about animals. Makes a little more sense.
I always just figured it was dramatic framing. Also, thanks HD, we saw some wonderful JPEGs of wildebeests running.
You deliberately disobeyed me. Oof. Oh.
They can't quite get the model to emote the way that they want.
Yeah, and this doesn't feel high enough, like, at all for...
They're using the generic Kingdom Hearts tension music. It's kind of like the... Scream is good, though.
Well, it still emotes better than that gosh-awful CGI version.
Actually, I think that Scream was an archived recording from the film.
Nice.
So yeah, now if you'll recall, we had Simba as a summon in Kingdom Hearts 1, so he's already familiar with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, although you'll see in a second, he may not immediately recognize them.
Ooh. Such a funny monkey sound. Oh, here we are.
Hey, check us out.
Oh, Sora's a line from the other side of the tracks.
This place is kind of creepy, though.
Donald, you look like an actual duck. You're hideous.
I mean, this guy thinks so.
Heartless?
Oh, I don't know, Sora. Oh, I get the feeling they might live here.
Don't mind us. Just passing through. We won't be any trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be silly. We love.
Wow, they actually got Whoopi?
We didn't bring anything to eat.
No. Let's see. Shenzi here is voiced by
Sora, I think we're the lunch.
Tress McNeil, one of her 5 roles in this game.
She
But it's
does a
great sound
really
alike, right?
good job. I thought that was Whoopi. Now, I said that joke about Sora because in the second movie you have the, like, bad lions. And him being darker kind of implies that look a little bit.
I'm not sure I think I've seen like the Lion King sequels and whatnot, but only vaguely and a really long time ago, so I don't have any memories of those.
Yeah. First movie's Lion Hamlet. Second movie's Lion Romeo and Juliet. And then Lion King 1.5 is actually based on a real Shakespeare thing, which I can't remember its name, but it's very meta.
Really?
Hard
Oh, is it
on poor
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead?
Yes!
Found a trick to it.
Okay.
Here, let me show you.
Wow, look at you! You pulled that out immediately!
I just know that it exists and that it's a weird sort of Shakespeare-related
Yeah.
thing.
I know that somebody did a Star Wars thing that was very similar with, like, 2 guys. I can't remember.
All right, so we have an alternate lion form for Sora in this world, and it impacts all of the gameplay. So
Oh.
we don't have summons, we don't have drive forms, we have some powered-up lion moves to make up for that, though.
Ha!
Now, yep. Oh, yeah. I do like that they mentioned Kyrie here. It's like, you know, they would talk about their friends a little bit more than they sometimes do when they're out on adventures.
So wait a second, because, like, Donald said the magical clothes transformed him, but I feel like in Kingdom Hearts 1 it was Donald's magic that was doing that.
It is Donald's magic. It's always been Donald's magic.
Oh, because Donald said it looks like those clothes transformed you or something.
Did he say that?
He did.
In that case, I think that was a flub, because it's supposed to be Donald's magic that changes them. Also, this is not the first time in this video that Goofy has been a turtle.
That's true. You know, Donald, you could have been nicer and made Sora a baboon or anything that was bipedal.
I mean, hey, it's got to be a lion.
I mean, Sora was going to be a lion boy.
Are
Ooh.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
So, Pride Lands was originally going to be in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it was removed due to time constraints as the 4-legged Sora movements and fighting style were more than that game's engine could gracefully handle.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure that's why Simba was the first summon that you get.
All right. Oh,
That
they're
was the most they
chunking
could
it.
do. Yeah, these guys can be kind of annoying, but you can ride them like this.
Oh, nice. Suplex!
And take off their heads.
Nice.
So yeah, they've been wanting to do Pride Lands for a while at this point.
There.
And I've heard Pride Lands described as no one's favorite world.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's not bad, it's just when you think of your favorite Kingdom Hearts worlds, this one you tend to be like, "Oh yeah, this was in Kingdom Hearts 2. I forgot."
Saved me.
We're just glad you're okay.
Did you see any other Heartless around here?
Heartless. Is that what they're called? I'm not sure if there are any others. I don't usually hunt outside the Pride Lands.
Problems?
Hey, do you know if a guy named
Pay
Riku
attention
is
to
there?
Donald's contribution to this
Or
little
some bad guys in
conversation
black
here.
hoods? Or maybe this really big bully named Pete.
Ah.
Oh well, we might as well go take a look anyway.
Wait, The Pride Lands are dangerous. Scar and the hyenas have made things unbearable for everyone. There's no food left. They've driven off the prey. We're about to starve.
We can handle a little danger. You just saw us beat those Heartless, didn't you?
I guess you're right. You could be just what the kingdom needs. Maybe you can help us.
You mean take on this Scar guy and all those hyenas?
Star?
He took over when our last king, Mufasa, died.
So you're saying this guy's your king? You want us to take down your king?
You up for some
Wait just a
regicide,
minute.
Sora?
We can't just go around knocking kings off their thrones. Then again, if they see that I'm stronger than their king, maybe they'll ask me to be their next king.
Sora?
I'd have to refuse, of course. Still,
But I'm down for the
I'd
murder.
Love to see the Pride Lands, so you guys don't mind lending them a paw, do you?
Uh-oh, there it goes again.
She's gonna go on ahead and tell the other lionesses. We're supposed to meet her at a place called Pride Rock.
I'm gonna guess that Nala is voiced by Cree Summers.
No.
Okay.
So first off, I just wanted to wrap up what I was talking about with Donald. Heartless Sky.
Yeah.
No, Nala is voiced by Vanessa Marshall. She was voiced by Moira Kelly in the original film. Kelly would voice Nala only in the 3 Lion King movies and in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
She's in Disney Dreamlight Valley?
Yeah, they got the original voice actress.
Wait, now that I think
So-
about it, I don't remember voice acting in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna have to go
either
back and play that.
I could be wrong
Again.
in my notes.
Alright, I'll have to
But-
check.
All right. Now, as for who voices Nala here, Vanessa Marshall, she does a lot of animation and video game work, including Hera Syndulla in Star Wars, a number of female DC characters in various projects, with Black Canary seemingly being the most consistent.
Ah,
But, most relevant to us, she provides specifically the death scream in Metroid Prime 1.
really?
Yes. I think all of the rest of Samus's voice acting, which is just battle grunts in that game, was Jennifer Hale. But
Right.
for the death scream, they thought that Marshall's higher pitched voice fit better.
That's weird. I would have never known that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's possible that Dark Samus's voice clips, and I don't know if that's from 2 or 3, maybe both, were originally recorded by her, but nobody has the means to tell if it was her, Hale, or someone else.
Damn.
As about a dozen actresses auditioned for the role, and they kept all of the takes, and I think only their initials identified each performance, so who knows?
The Savannah.
Big, open, empty, flat area.
Yeah.
But hey, it's big.
Yeah. Oh, what are these little guys? Are they electric or?
Oh, these are the white.
Oh, they're the white ones.
Yeah, they're the white ones from Agrabah. You can see they're kind of smaller.
Yep. The word Savannah, I'll always think of my homecoming date. She was cool. Well, it's funny to see how they're handling this. I would have hoped that we
Yeah.
got to see Timon and Pumbaa's weird, like, in the jungle area, but we'll see.
Yeah. So you do get a couple of exclusive moves to lion form. You can press square at the end of a combo for Sora to do this roar that does this like AoE attack. That's pretty cool. If you get in the right position, he can multi-hit enemies with it. He also has retaliating smash, which I changed to payback smash. So remember when I was talking about aerial recovery? So you do aerial recovery after getting knocked in the air by pressing circle. That gets you out of stun lock in the air and gives you some invincibility frames. You can press square instead, and you'll go out of lock and you'll do a counter attack.
Ooh.
But you don't get invincibility frames. So it's this thing of like, do you do the safe thing, or do you do the higher risk thing that can hit an enemy. For right now, it's Lion Sora gets his own exclusive version, but we'll get retaliating slash a little bit later so that regular Sora can do it.
That's him.
What?
Pretty good facial animation on Nala there.
What is it?
I told Rafiki you might be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pride Lands. But he says it won't work. You see, whoever saves the Pride Lands will be our next king. And he has to have the right qualities.
Meaning?
Well, I think she means you're not cut out for the job, Sora.
Sora,
I'm
you
sorry
suck.
you came all this way.
Hey, no, it's okay.
So that means he can't kill Scar.
You better go before Scar finds out you're here.
No, he still can. He just won't be
I'm
king
really
afterwards.
sorry.
Which makes sense. I'm thinking of the
All
Lion
right.
Guard with that AoE attack you mentioned. Very weird Disney Junior show.
Yeah. All right, so just like I was saying earlier, young Simba is archived recordings from the film. In the film, he was voiced by Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who played Randy Taylor on Home Improvement and was Pinocchio in the 1996 The Adventures of Pinocchio. He also voiced Luke Stetson from the Simpson episode Dude, Where's My Ranch, the cowboy character that Lisa gets a crush on while the family stays at a dude ranch to escape Homer's omnipresent Flanders diss track.
That was such a weird idea for an episode.
Wasn't that like the 300th episode or something?
No,
200th or something?
I don't know. That's a good question. I swear my grandkids are going to be watching that accursed show.
Just cancel it, please. I'm begging you. Bonsai, one of the hyenas, is voiced, I think, the crazy one, is voiced by Cheech Marin, who voiced Tito the Chihuahua in Oliver and Company and Ramon in Cars, and he was the film actor.
Yep, Cheech of Cheech and Chong. Seriously, we could
Now
just kill him for you right now. Be no problem at all.
We'll pay you to do it.
Yeah, gather!
Whoa, how did you do that?
So I was an idiot and didn't jump properly off of Pride Rock, and so I attacked and used Magnet to hang in the air a little bit to grab that puzzle piece.
So can't help but notice Rafiki hasn't had any voiced lines.
He talks, don't worry.
Okay.
He just hasn't done it quite yet.
You know, considering that Sora's, been around gorillas. Oh,
He has had some jungle adventures.
Hey, a snack?
Snack? Nah. We got us a three-course meal.
Look at that. Here comes Scar, the king.
oh gosh.
Yep,
I hate that.
We get Pete Lion here.
I hate that so much.
Oh, it gets worse once you see the full model.
Please don't be fat.
Of course he's fat.
He still doesn't read as a cat to me.
What are you doing here?
Oh, the cute little kitty's worried about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my friends.
We're surrounded.
Go on, ladies.
We've got you surrounded, at least from this
The
side.
herds have moved on, Scar. We can't hunt in a land with no prey.
No prey. Then what do you call this?
We're not prey.
Oh, nice and fresh, too. Well, they're all yours, Scar.
I'm surprised Pete can transform himself.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. It implies that either he can do some Donald stuff too, or it's maybe something that Maleficent gave him.
You know, theoretically, I would feel like there's enough lionesses that they could have just, killed Scar themselves. But I
think
guess
the politics in play makes that a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
I'm sure some are doing pretty well. Alright, so Scar is voiced by James Horan. Of course, he was voiced by Jeremy Irons in the original film. Horan mostly does television work, including several Star Trek appearances. He voiced Skullface in Metal Gear Solid 5 and Jack Ryder in the Arkham series. But yeah, we've already heard Simba briefly. He said no, so I guess I can cover him. Simba is not from the film. He's voiced here by Cam Clark. And in Simba's KH1 appearance, he was unvoiced, so there wasn't a voice actor to reprise the role there. He was voiced by Matthew Broderick in the original film. Clark frequently voice doubles Broderick, so even in non-Lion King stuff. Clark is the original Leonardo and Rocksteady from TMNT, Shotaro from the original 1989 dub of Akira, and Liquid Snake in Metal Gear.
I could do some terrible things with that information.
I have no idea what he's talking about, everybody.
It's because I don't know. I could do some funny YouTube poop stuff. Liquid Snake has said some very stupid things over the years, or rather, a few stupid things in one game.
I'd be down to checking out Metal Gear sometime. I've never really played Metal Gear, but it seems like a fun series.
I've seen a little bit thanks to a Let's Player I used to watch all the time when I was like a preteen to teen, Lansoon, who introduced me to Nintendo Capri Sun, who, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, so you're saying that Simba as a summon in the first game didn't have like voice lines?
Only some roars, but
Weird.
I'm not sure who did those. Yeah, I mean, he was a lion, and there was no other lions. So
I just
who did he talk
remembered.
to?
Maybe I'm thinking of this game.
Hey, why the long face, Simba? You gotta lighten up and live a little.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess. The past, right?
Hakuna Matata!
Would you look how he's grown, Pumbaa? Why, when I rescued the little guy, he was only this big.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Hey, did you know that lions can do this?
What did she do?
She jumped really, really far.
I think they can jump like 30 feet.
We're never gonna make it.
I guess Rafiki was right.
Wow, Sora, you really suck.
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how. You can do it.
So what I was saying earlier was the fact that Sora's talked to gorillas, but he couldn't speak to them because he was a human. But I don't know, it's just, this is the first time he's talked to animals, right?
I think so, yeah.
Unless you count the fish.
Yeah. Well, we just unlocked a new ability, but we'll have to continue this conversation next time on Kingdom Hearts 2.